Welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you Madam Glam's 8th anniversary collection called Apple of My Eye. Happy birthday, Madam Glam. This was supposed to be a birthday set, but to be honest I totally forgot it was their birthday, so sorry. But we have a really fun set coming up anyway. I'm going to show you here the colours. I haven't swatched them. Actually, I have swatched them, but it was ages ago when I got them. I'm not going to show you the swatches. I'm going to show you what the colour looks like in the bottle because we're going to do it differently this time. It's a really gorgeous collection of super bright, fun, summery colours, which I absolutely love. As you can see here. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've bought any, because I expect some of you have probably bought some already. I'm a little bit late. I totally forgot I had them, and then I couldn't find them, and then everything, it was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. But you can get 30% off these if you haven't already purchased them using my code NATMUG30. I do like a good discount code, and 30% is not to be sniffed at. So yeah, so these ones are inspired by New York City, hence the Big Apple, apple of my eye kind of thing. So yes, I can't believe 8 years. That's brilliant. I love this one. This one is super nice. I've wanted a colour like this for a long time. I felt like I've had like lots of orangey corals, but that one is just perfect. And then you've got this super bright pink, which I love. I love it a lot. So yeah. So that's that one. And then we've got Pop the Champagne, which I want to call it a purple, but it's like a pink. I'm going to call it a pinky purple. If I saw that, I don't know if I think, yeah, it's like a pinky purple, I'd say. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to start off with Madam Glam's Riverwalk. Obviously not part of the collection, but it's going to be the base for our nails. So I've got my tips. I'm going to apply 1 coat of Riverwalk to all of the tips. Then I'm going to cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds. LED lamp 30 seconds, UV 2 minutes. This set is inspired by this set here. It's heavily inspired, actually, almost to the point of recreated, I suppose. But credit where credit's due. Can't say the name, but that is the design. I fell in love with it, so I thought I'd give it a go. So we're going to start with the, I don't even know what kind of print this is. I'm putting some little blobs of the black, perfect black gel polish on the nail. Then I'm going to use an ombre brush, and I'm going to swipe. I kind of want to make what looks like brush strokes, but not quite brush strokes because it's supposed to be animal print. Getting Lisa Frank vibes from these. I didn't know who Lisa Frank was till about a few months ago. I done a set of nails, I think it was about a few months ago. Really bright, funky set of nails, and someone said, oh, I'm getting Lisa Frank vibes, and then loads and loads of people said, oh, Lisa Frank vibes, and I was like, I need to look up Lisa Frank, and how fun, just saying. So yeah, so we've done that. Then in between each of the little black thingies, I don't even know what they're called, we're going to put a dollop of colour, and then I cannot get my words out today. Using my detailer brush, I'm just going to spread the colour to the outside edge of the black gel polish. But we want to leave the brush kind of marks there as well. So just like that. So you want to extend it to the left and the right, but not fill the top and the bottom. I think that makes a bit of sense, but it probably does not. So I'm going to just carry on doing that with all of the colours, and then we can move on to the next bit. Okay, so now we just want to put some little blobs, just random blobs of, okay, so we're going to, like, can you see I've done a big blob? Actually, they're not big, but they're little blobs, but I've done a bigger blob and then a really tiny blob next to it. I don't know, I don't even know if this is what I don't know, I just done it. I can't even remember if that was on her set. But I'm going to put a few of these across the nail, and then once I've done enough that I feel like it looks okay, do one more here, then I'm going to shove it in the lamp and be done with it. Yee! Then we can move on to the next one. So the next one is going to be like an ombre, but it's a very, what's the word, a very slack ombre. That's probably the word that I'm looking for. So as you can see here, I'm putting the colours. I just choose some random colours from the collection that you want. It doesn't have to be the colours I've chose. I've kind of wanted to try and get as many of the colours of this collection into this set as possible. So like some colours I've used on this nail, I may not have used on that last nail that we've done, just so that I can try and get them all in. So as you can see, look, I've popped as many colours on as I can. And then I'm going to try and ombre them together because they're quite close together. I didn't spend ages on this. It probably looks like I did. I'm faffing around here. But I didn't spend long on it at all. Normally, I spend quite some time on ombres because I want to get them perfect. This one, it does not have to be perfect at all. You can see I'm using my detailer brush. I'm not even using an ombre brush to do this. So as long as the colours look vaguely mixed, not mixed, but they don't have to be perfectly blended is what I'm trying to say. So I will carry on until I get to the bottom of the nail, and then I will pop it into the lamp for a cure. Did forget to mention that every time I moved to a section of different colours, I did wipe off my brush so that I didn't get any, I didn't want to get any blue between the green and the yellow, or any green between the orange and the coral. Do you see what I mean? So that's that. Now we're just going to add on some, I want to say tiger stripes. I don't know if it's a tiger, but we'll say tiger because why not? Leopards have spots. What other animals have stripes? Zebras. Zebras have stripes. It could be a multicolored zebra or a multicolored tiger. Who knows? So there's no real technique. I don't know what the word is. There's no real you can't really go wrong, in my opinion, with these kind of stripes. I like to make them a little bit wobbly. I like to make them a little bit thicker in some places and a little bit thinner in others. Sometimes they connect to make a triangle. As you can see, I've got a couple of triangles going on there. One is a, yeah, do you see what you see? You can kind of connect them slightly. Kind of reminds me a little bit of wood grain almost, but it's not wood. It's supposed to be animal print. So just sort of play around with it, and yeah, just see how you get on. And I end up filling the whole nail like that, and then once I'm happy, I shove it in the lamp for a cure. The next nail is going to be one with some fine lines. So if you're not very good at line work, this is a great time to practice. I love doing lines. I was going to use my striper brush. If you've got a striper brush, it might make your life a lot easier than if you're using a detailer brush. The longer the bristles, the easier it is to do a straight line sometimes. That's the idea anyway. Sometimes it doesn't always work out for me. But I'm actually using my detailer brush because I did actually go to get my striper brush. I've got an Ugly Duckling Striper 2 brush, but I put it in, didn't realise, I took it out and the bristles had bent round. So so I've got to sort that out. I'll have to stick it under the kettle and straighten it out a bit. Under the steam of the kettle. So what I'm doing is, again, I've just taken a selection of the colours from the collection that I want to use. I've placed a dollop on my palette, and then all I'm doing is starting from the middle, working my way out to the right. If you're left-handed, you can do it out to the left, just whatever makes your life easier, or depends how you want your design to go, I don't know. And then I'm going to do just a little stripe of each colour. Now each time I do a stripe, I do give it about a 10-second flash cure in the lamp, and then I will move on to the next colour. See, 10 seconds. Oh, I forgot to cut this bit out. Oopsie. Well, this is me flash curing it for about 10 seconds. There we go, and we're back. There we are. So now I'm going to go on to I really like this colour. Let me know down below which is your favourite colour from the entire collection. I really like this colour, but I don't want to pick a favourite. I really struggle to pick favourites because although I really, really like purple, I really like a lot of colours, and yeah, it's difficult to pick a favourite colour, really. Although I want to say purple, but anyway. The last colour is going to be that gorgeous corally orange. It's almost like a pastel neon. It's really, really nice. I like it a lot. There is a little bit of white left on the edge, which I'm fine with. If you want to completely cover it up, you can. That's now going to go in for a 30-second cure. Then you're going to need a dotting tool. You don't have to use a dotting tool, but I like to use a dotting tool when I'm doing this kind of pattern. This is going to be more of a cow print, so I'm just going to use the dotting tool to plop on the gel polish. So cow prints are quite easy. They're just like random dollops. It's very technical words today, isn't it? Dollop and... Actually, that's all I can think of. Anyway, as you can see, I'm using my dotting tool to place the dollops on, but I do use my brush in a minute just to kind of refine them. You don't even need to do it with the brush, but where the stripe is, you see that where that first purple stripe starts, I did just want to use my detailer brush just to neaten up that dollop that's coming out of this here we go, look. I wanted to bring that right up to the stripe, and then you can, if you want it a bit bigger, you can just make it a bit bigger with your brush. Just sort of, you know, play around with it until you're happy. I also decided to put some more little dots through it. I don't know why, but why not? I kind of quite like the little dots through it. Oh no, I can hear the leaf blower man. Oh no, it's not. My neighbour, my other neighbour is moving. The neighbour that lives directly to my right is leaving. I've just noticed she's packing up her stuff. So we're going to get another neighbour. Another new neighbour. It does worry me because you just never know who's going to turn up. Anyway, now I'm adding some white dots. I don't know, these weren't actually on the original set of nails. I just thought we'd add some white dots because I kind of like doing dots. And I'm just putting a whole bunch, like a bunch down here. And then we've done a bunch up the top. Yeah, we'll add some more. And then I also add some, where do I add some? Oh yeah, look, on the stripe. We've added some on the stripe as well. Okay, so the next step is top coat. Top coating time, but it's not quite top coating time yet. We're going to use both top coats, but the first one we're going to use to sugar. So we're going to use Nail Sugar's Diamond Dust Glitter. It's a staple. It's got to be a staple. You've probably all got it by now. But if you haven't, you can use code NATMUG10 to get yourself 10% off at Nail Sugar. And there's also amazing things like decals and not stickers, decals, and there's some crystal. Oh, it's just lovely. Go and have a look at the Nail Sugar website. We're going to sugar onto that uncured no wipe top coat, as you can see. It's so easy to do and it looks lovely afterwards. And then the next nail, and then pop that in the lamp for a cure. The next nail I'm going to do another coat of white because we only done one coat to start with, because yeah, we were going to work on top of them. But this one we're not going to work on top of. We're going to pop some crystals on. So we're going to just put that second coat on just so that the colour is not uneven or patchy. I'm not quite sure which is the word. Probably patchy is the more appropriate word. Then we're going to top coat with the matte top coat, and the same on the other nails. If you prefer it shiny, you do it shiny. Just because I've done it matte doesn't mean you don't have to. Yes, lady who didn't like matte, you don't have to do it matte, lovely. You can do it shiny, but I'm doing mine matte. Hashtag just saying. There we go. Stop moaning. I'm not moaning, but it did annoy me a bit. But there we are. It is what it is. Right, they're going to go in the lamp. And then this is what they look like. I think they look amazing. Matte finished. Then we're going to just add the crystals on this one. Yes, crystals. So these are some new zodiac shapes from Crystal Parade that Poppy kindly sent me. So I thought I'd better get them in a video and show you. This is them. I actually really think really like the bows. The bows are really cute. Can you see the bows? And the butterflies. The butterflies are amazing. I love that kind of shape butterfly. And I also like these ones. These are pretty cool. But today we are going to use the rectangular shaped ones, the AB ones. They were ideal for this set. I might even get myself some more of those at some point when I can afford it. I'm skint. I've put myself on a spend ban, otherwise we're going to run out of money. I won't be able to get any electric or any food at the end of the month. Stop moaning. Everything's going up though, isn't it? Isn't it scary? Because everything's so expensive now. Yeah, it does worry me, but you know, it is what it is. Stop worrying. Life's too short. Right, so look, I've used Alchemy's Crystal Totalist Gem Glue, popped that down the centre of the nail, stuck the crystals on, given it a 60-second cure, wiped it over with some isopropyl alcohol, and that's that now done. I think they look blooming marvellous. I'm going to leave the link to that lady down below, but this is the finished set. I hope you like them. If you did, please leave me a like and do consider subscribing. It would mean a lot and it would help my channel. Love you all. God bless. And I will see you in the next one, which will probably be tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.